Ronald Humphrey is a 2-0 professional mixed martial artist and is undeniably headed to the big show one day. Before we get started, I would like to mention that I'm going to be referring back to an interview that Crazy Kev MMA did with Ronald Humphrey. Just please go show some love to Kevin. He's a great guy, great content. Please go show some love. Now, Ronald Humphrey has an interesting backstory with how he got into fighting. His father, Ron Humphrey, fought in Strikeforce and had a professional MMA record of 7-3, with his final fight being against a name we all know in Ovince St. Preux. If you ask me, that's a great way to be introduced to the sport. Humphrey started wrestling in his 10th grade year, but was kicked off the team for being, quote, an idiot, but wrestled in his 11th grade year and was eligible to go to state, but wasn't able to compete due to poor grades. Aside from being young and having a good time, he definitely had the ability to compete at a high level. His transition from the wrestling mat to the cage seemingly went like this. In a quote from the interview with Kevin I mentioned before, Ronald stated, "Why not just fight people? It's cool, it's fun, and I get paid. There we go." So there you have it. 2-0, 2 finishes. I'd say things are going pretty well for Humphrey. 2 TKO wins is a great way to start your pro career, especially when you have a wrestling base. Humphrey has slick striking, and you can see that here from his win over Paul Kimball in his last fight. He was all over him, and honestly, I didn't think the fight was going to leave the first round. He is dangerous, and if he keeps up with this momentum and keeps performing the way he is, Humphrey will be in the big show in no time. As for his goals in the sport, he had this to say: "I want to fight everybody. If I'm in the UFC and they want me to fight heavyweight, I'll fight heavyweight if I've got the skills." That is a mindset of champions. He doesn't have a specific goal or a title in mind or a name in mind. He's here to fight whoever it is. He's got one hell of an attitude towards life and seems like a very charismatic guy, but if you find yourself across a cage from him, you are not going to have a good night. Kevin asked Humphrey at the end of the interview what his final message was. After taking a moment to think, he said something I thought was very important. "A whole lot of people would be really upset if you were the person to judge yourself when you pass. You know all the bad things you did, the things you didn't do, and the things you should have done." Please go check out Humphrey's Instagram, @CareerEnderHumphrey, and please go show some love to Crazy Kev MMA. His interview helped me immensely with this video. Thank you to Semio, I hope I'm saying that right, for allowing me to use the photos you saw throughout this video. It means a lot, man. Thank you. This has been the Combat Odyssey Episode 6 from Daily Tapouts FC. Thanks for watching, guys.